Right, Jim, it's a pleasure to have on the podcast. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. The sun is
No,
out, so am I.
yeah, no, that's good. It's awesome, and yeah, I just thought it was really good to connect with you. And you're like the owner and CEO of Clikity Split, and it's like the first world's first like marketing direct event. Is it direct engine? That if
Yeah,
that's right.
we have patented technology with the world's first and only real-time dynamic marketing engine. I got a patent on my technology last October, and we empower any size business, even the small mom and pop, one person, to build a rich multimedia mobile website in about 25 minutes with our technology, our step-by-step wizard, and then they can change that content in about 2 minutes to really bring in flash sales, to bring in traffic, to fill those empty seats in stores, and to generate revenue in dead times. Like, for example, a restaurant has a dead time after lunch hour
Hmm.
or happy hour. With our technology, they can change their content in about 2 minutes to run a flash sale, say a free glass of wine with a appetizer purchase. We then push that notification down to Twitter, to Facebook, and to also their smartphones. And that drives traffic to their followers and fills those empty seats. So it's a way to generate revenue during slow times.
I really like that, and I think it's a really good idea. And I think like when I first connected with you, we were saying like with COVID and everything like that, the hospitality industry being hit pretty bad, and I
Oh,
think
they have, definitely.
it's really
Right now, a lot of them are on life support. They need employees because it's hard to get people in America off
mm,
the couch. The president has given them a lot of money to sit on the couch, really
mm,
has penalized small business people. They can't get people to work for them. They make
yeah,
more money staying at home with unemployment and their $1,400 check from the government
yeah,
than they do to go back to work.
yeah,
So they need employees to work for them. They also need
yeah.
to learn how to market. Our model is not advertising. We prohibit all advertising. And the end user is in total control of what displays on his small smartphone, mobile screen, and how long it displays. He pulls down what he wants to see and determines how long it appears on his screen. Therefore, the one with the best marketing message in the very same category and subcategory gets the end user's patronage. That's real-time marketing for you.
I really think it's really great, and I think like I've never really seen anything like this before. And I think like from what I've seen on your website is like you have like not just restaurants. There's lots of different things on there as well, where
Exactly.
people can find restaurants and hotels and things like that, and supermarkets. And you said you was going to do like a quick run through with it.
Sure, be glad to. Um,
Yeah,
Let me
is
share
it?
my
Is it
screen right now. I want to bring up Clickety Split.
yeah.
Can you,
So then you do it, is it?
yeah,
Let's have a look.
enable the screen sharing?
Okay, 1 second. Bear with me.
Okay.
Okay, so just continue so you can record, share the screen.
Okay. I'm trying to share my screen. It's not working either.
Does it work? Let me double check.
Split. We have 12 categories,
Yeah.
and each one has a subcategory below it. To do a search, I'm going to right now use restaurants for an example. I'll tap restaurants, and you'll see the various subcategories are type of cuisines down the left side.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap steak, and a map will load based on your current GPS locations. I want to do a search and type in the zip code for Brentwood, where I live.
Yeah.
And you'll now see there's 5 red dots on the map. Each of
Yeah.
these red dots signify that this business, this restaurant, is using our technology. I'm going to mouse over, for example, Mere Bulls, and you'll see this is their real-time multimedia dynamic mobile website. It's rich multimedia website with every available multimedia today available on the web at their disposal. Yeah. We have 2 hot deals. This is, let's say, prime rib sandwich au jus, $8.95. You tap there for the promo code, and that can be tied into the restaurant's point of sale system.
On the iPad or whatever they use.
Exactly. The second one is shrimp and grits, mushrooms, tomatoes, and scallions tossed with shrimp and folded with Cajun cream sauce. The price $8.95. You press there again for the promo code. There's 3 coupons based on 5 different options. Multimedia, and there's a slideshow involved. And below the slideshow is the description of a marketing message that the end user can view, which is advertises, the restaurant and so forth. X out of that, a video, which is very important. Video is very critical because a picture is worth more than 1,000,000 words online. There's audio. The menus of the restaurant broken down by brunch and lunch and so forth. And this is the quick information is a standard format that each restaurant must fill out. And this is for the sole purpose of the end user. It shows them information about the restaurant very, very quickly, including the health department score, which is very, very important. The last part is guest reviews that you can either post or read about the restaurant and give it, of course, stars for food and service. So you can X out of this and then go to another red dot. For example, this is a Longhorn Steakhouse. Very, very same kind of 5 accordions, hot deals, coupons, multimedia, quick information, menus, and see what their best deal is. And say that you want to view another one, Logan's Roadhouse. The green dots are name, address, phone number, pretty doggone boring. So they don't use our technology, but they need to or get their butt kicked. Say that you've now looked at steak restaurants in Brentwood, Tennessee, and you want to change, you think about seafood. Just tap seafood. Tap subcategories, then tap seafood. And on the very, very same map where we had displayed previously steak restaurants, in a nanosecond, we display seafood restaurants with the very same format as the other restaurants. So you want to maybe think about again, I think I changed categories again and choose ribs. And there again is the Mere Bulls restaurant in Brentwood with ribs. So changing the subcategory just takes a nanosecond. I'm going to now change categories altogether. Let's tap categories, retail shopping. Let's tap clothing and accessories. And on the very, very same map where we had previously displayed restaurants and the 3 subcategories, steak, seafood, and ribs, we're now showing the retail ones. Let me back out of here. And here is one, the TJ Maxx retail store. So you want to—
I remember TJ Maxx.
Pardon?
So I remember going to TJ Maxx when I went to the States. Pretty cool places.
It is. All right, now let's change categories again. Let's change categories to entertainment. Let's do sports bars. On the very same map where we had previously displayed the retail, TJ Maxx, we display the billboard for the Cross Corner Bar and Grill. So we're not only the world's first and only real-time dynamic marketing engine, we're also the world's fastest, by far, vertical search engine, at least 1,000 times faster than Google. I'm going to now go back to subcategories and click restaurants. And I'm now going to change the billboard for beer bowls. I'm going to change the price rate of $8.95. So let's go over here to our wizard. Is the wizard on your screen right now, Adam?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm going to go over here right now and toggle down and hit quick links, hot deals 1 and 2. I'm going to change the price right here to $8.95. Let's make it $6.95. We got it's late into the before happy hour, so let's go ahead and finish and post these changes. Make it $6.95, and let me go back and refresh my screen. Restaurants, steak. Go back to Brentwood. Go back to the Mirror Bowls. And now you have $6.95 as the new price. So in a matter of seconds, you can change your content of your, I'll change the price here. You can also change totally the image and run a brand new special. So we limit the end user's ability to change their content only by their imagination. Again, it's all about marketing, not about advertising. We prohibit all advertising. It's a matter of who can outfox and outmarket everybody else. These 4 restaurants right here are competing for the end user business. Who has won the best deal, the best hot deal? Who has the best looking rich multimedia mobile website? And which one has the best video, audio, and so forth, makes the best impression on that end user, and who also has the best health department score. So our technology is definitely unique. That's why we got a patent on our technology. And right now we want to invite everybody that has a business to use our technology for 40 days for $1 single. They'll get this rich multimedia mobile website to use and to try out for 40 days for $1 single. And we don't just tell them that our technology works. We also capture real-time dynamic marketing narrowcast analytics. For any point of interest to appear on any of our maps, that POIs, or point of interest GPS coordinates, must fall within the display maps coordinates. As a result, we can capture every real-time interaction with that billboard. And what we do is we, at the night's end, we will send them a email outlining which of their marketing endeavors worked and which ones were a waste of time and money. Nobody else can do that. That is capturing true narrowcast analytics.
I love that, and I think it's really great how you've kind of incorporated that all in one place, if that makes sense. Like all of those ways of, promoting what you're doing, putting it out there, it all kind of interlinks into one, into your program. That makes sense, like your website.
Well,
and
the whole future, in my opinion, search engines have not changed since 1998 when Google started giving votes for links. And right now, I think Google made $55 billion last quarter alone with digital advertising. I have yet to meet anyone that likes a ad pushed onto their smartphone.
Yeah.
Future is real-time marketing. The future is outfoxing and out-marketing their competitors. The future is differentiating their business from someone else nearby with the same category and subcategory.
Yeah.
The website smallbusinessnetwork.tv is a site that we built this last month that has 10 videos about our technology, and it gives anyone information about our differentiation. So take a look at it. You'll be very impressed, and then try our technology for 40 days for $1
And this it's not just based in the US, is it? It's
It's
kind of
worldwide.
it's worldwide.
Worldwide. Yeah, we have 7 million POI in our database across the world. We want people to add their POI to our portal.
Yeah.
All you got to do, matter of fact, for that is just come down right here and just add your site real easily to Clikity Split. We'll give you the name, address, phone number. You'll have a green dot, and then for 40 days, we'll turn that green dot into a red dot with our rich multimedia mobile website technology. We'll even build that billboard with you. And like I say, then you'll be able to test things out marketing wise, how to outmarket your competitors. We'll prove that it works with those true narrowcast analytics. Then on the 41st day, we charge these fees right here. You can have that premium billboard that I just spoke about and just showed for less than $10 a day. If you can't make $10 a day out fucking your competitors, you might want to think about changing, businesses.
Yeah. So it's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I think that's really good. Like, offering that, that dollar, that trial just to test it out, and
So
I think
everyone loves a deal, and we feel like we have a better mousetrap. We want people to try us out. That's why I'm giving a 40-day trial, for a buck. And you'll have at the end of that building the billboard, you'll have a rich multimedia mobile website with every multimedia there is available, along with 10,000 characters of text. We'll show you how to outmarket your competitors by running these flash sales and hot deals. We recommend that you put this placard on your outside door, on all doors, matter of fact, even the restroom doors, and even put tents on the table so people can read this. People love deals. And then give them a business card size placard right here, and they will definitely check out, your hot deals. They'll opt in to receive those notifications, and it's just a matter of, like I say, of minding your own customer base, and again, outfoxing and outmarketing your competitors. Differentiation is the name of the game, and we provide that differentiation.
No, I really like it, and I think you talk about speed and time, and people wanting results, and I think that's kind of what people are looking for, isn't it? Like, that's what gives you that kind of a step ahead of your competitor, because you want to get noticed and you want to be able to have people find, your business on the map, and, through a program like this.
That's right. Well, how, people are open to communication. And we like to say with this business card right here, we will get them to come back and check, or they'll get, like say, whenever the billboard is changed, they'll get a notification automatically on their smartphone about your latest hot deal. And, if the guy next door does not have that capability, and you then outfox him and outmarket him, you've got an excellent chance of keeping that customer or getting him to try your special offer and come back again, build that relationship. So
no,
it's
awesome.
about outmarketing, your competitors, and our technology allows, someone to, that's an advertiser to become a savvy marketer. It's all about marketing, not about advertising.
No, that's great. And
thank you.
With like what you do, like, is this something that you've kind of always wanted to kind of do and get into? Like, is it something you've been working on for a while?
I have went on my own business. I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to find out about businesses. Of course, went to college. I then went to work for the biggest accounting firm in America. And that was to learn the insides of businesses, not to really become a partner at an accounting firm, which is kind of boring. I wanted to look inside, every size businesses and get ideas. And then when the internet hit in the mid 90s, I realized I've always loved computers. I realized then that, hey, this right here is something that I want to get familiar with. And everything then, in fact, it really still is vertical search. In 98, I built a site called Nashville Now that was designed to give every visitor to Nashville, or a resident of Nashville, what was going on in Nashville, a entertainment, kind of listing. And I wanted to do that on a map. And back in those days, you only had really dial-up, connections with the internet.
Yeah, I remember
that. Those are the dinosaur days. And you also had static maps. So we designed our own algorithm and designed how to plot those red and green dots on static maps. And then that gave me the idea that, hey, by posting those, by putting those points of interest on the map via GPS, which was still kind of young back in those days, back in 98, made me realize that gave that point of interest, that restaurant, for example, tremendous visual marketing power. And that's when I conceived the idea for Clikity Split. It took almost 10 years for the technology to catch up with the idea. Wow. And we did a lot of things that even Microsoft said it couldn't be done. In fact, those accordions that I showed you with the hot deals, the coupons, multimedia, those accordions were designed by Microsoft to do something totally different. And they said, you can't use it that way. Well, you just saw that we did. I've been blessed with some very, very sharp individuals. I design everything, but then I turn it over to the programmers, and they turn out something a lot better than I can imagine.
Yeah.
And but we released another site called hotelmotelnow.com, and on June 5th of 2001, 4 years before Google Maps made the entrance. So I've always loved technology. I've always loved the internet. I made my living full-time online for 23 years.
Wow.
And I right now have something very special with Clikity Split. We're ready to set the woods on fire.
No, I love that. And what I really like as well is, you've had this, passion and desire to do this. And like you said, no, you're welcome. And like 10 years is quite a long time. And I think to stay in that, stay on the track, if that makes sense, working towards, building this, is awesome. And I think is there been any challenges along the way and that kind of things? I mean,
there's always challenges. I almost worked out several partnerships with some big name players back in 2008, come within an eyelash. And of course, then the depression hit, the recession hit, you might say, almost the depression. So that kind of killed that off. I've had people that seen this, and I've yet to have anyone that was not impressed with the technology. It's hard, though, to change people's way of thinking. Everyone thinks that Google, Bing, and so forth, Facebook is good technology. I don't think so. I mean, they are complacent to make money off what they do, and they make plenty of it. But technology-wise, I think I'm way ahead of them technology-wise. Challenges, yes, but it's been a very, very fun process.
back. It's my phone just overheated for some reason because because the sun.
I've been there before too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll just continue. I think yes. I think it's continued now. Yeah. But you were saying like I asked you previously before I got disconnected. Like the challenges that you might have faced like in doing this.
Yeah, like I said, the challenges that I've had are trying to get people to try something different. The old saying, build a better mousetrap and the world will beat a path to your door is a falsehood. People won't beat a path to your door because they're complacent. They're familiar with what they have. They
Yeah.
think the search engines are great technology. I beg to differ. I personally can't stand advertising. I don't like invasion of my privacy. That's what advertising is. When I watch TV anymore, if it's a show that's got commercials, which are now 4 minutes long, how the commercial breaks are, I'm not going to
Yeah.
watch it. I'll watch TV that has no commercials. And I just don't like anyone to invade my privacy. Don't want anyone to track me. We do no tracking whatsoever. All
Yeah.
we do is we capture those narrowcast analytics with every interaction with a billboard, but we don't track anybody. We will never push an ad on anybody. We want to empower our clients, our members, to always be able to outmarket and outfox their competitors. And we want them to, try different things, and we're going to show them what works and what doesn't work. That is pretty powerful stuff. You can show someone that, hey, you wasted $100 over advertising when you made $1,000 over here advertising this product right here. So it's going to always move toward what works and away from what doesn't work. So the biggest challenge right now is trying to find someone that is going to try something better, something new, yes, but something better. And we'll teach them how to definitely, become a very savvy marketer.
No, I love that, and I think like you mentioned, like in business, like it's very competitive, but I think like people, I think need to take risks, and I think take risks and try new things because
Exactly.
by doing this is going to open up better opportunities for them. And I really like the design, and I've worked in restaurants and hotels, and I think like I think is a really great idea because to have that system all in one and people can go on it and look at everything that it's offering, in a quick and easy way.
Exactly.
Like, do you have any like role models, growing up or now,
My
or
role
like
model has
mentors?
always been those risk takers.
Yeah,
Today, I admire Bill Gates, of course, because he walked into that meeting with IBM without knowing that his program would work, and
yeah,
it did. That's brilliance. It's also confidence. Of course, Steve Jobs was one of my heroes because he definitely thought outside the box. Elon Musk is my current hero because this guy's into everything, and
yeah,
everything is genius. And anyone that knows anything at all about coding, and to see that SpaceX, it's just remarkable. I mean, the coding that they did to get that spaceship
yeah,
go back on that to return back to Earth, you might say, in one piece, and land on a barge is brilliant.
yeah,
And it's just amazing to me that some people are that brilliant, but they're also that dedicated. They believe in themselves. And I've always been one that was believed in myself.
yeah,
I have no doubt that what I've got is superior to everything else out there. And I
yeah.
want the world to know about it.
No, definitely. I think it's awesome, and I think, like you said, it's really important to have like mentors and role models, and like to have the right people around you, who are going to support you in what you're doing as well. Because I think a lot of people sometimes get criticized, and sometimes
Mhm.
people might say things about it or about them, and I think it's all kind of part of the process, isn't it? I think if you have enough confidence in yourself and you believe in yourself, like like you doing what you're doing, then you just you keep on at it.
I definitely have confidence in myself. I've never
Yeah,
lacked confidence. I'm never worried about anything at all. Every day is a new day. Every day
yeah,
above ground is a good day. So I'm I just
yeah,
I just love life and love challenges, and
yeah,
I love what I've designed and built, and very, very proud of it.
yeah. Nice, awesome. And like as well, do you have any favorite books or anything like that at all?
I don't read much anymore because the time that I get up early in the morning, about 5 o'clock, usually go to work, and
Yeah,
the time that I hit about 3 or 4 o'clock, I don't want to see a computer screen for a while,
yeah.
and I don't read enough books. Um, I
Or any
just,
that you have read,
pardon?
or any that you have read, or any that you have
Well,
read
I've
in the
read
past.
plenty of books. Like I say, a lot of them, are I guess kind of escapism from the market the
Yeah,
marketing internet world. But I haven't read a book lately, to be honest with you.
no, that's okay.
Haven't had
I
time.
don't. Yeah, no, I say everyone's different. And like as well, like what would you say, like happiness for you is, and like success for you?
Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. Like you're welcome. Like what is happiness and like success for you? Like in like life, like what makes you happy? Like
What makes me happy is to see someone see what I've designed and built, and their eyes kind of light up.
mm,
I've done these interviews face to face, and when someone gets it,
yeah,
um, it's just so amazing to see that light bulb in their head turn on and their
mm,
eyes saying, "Wow, this is something different."
yeah,
I had a friend of mine a while back that I showed it to, and in about 30 seconds, she caught it.
mm,
And as I got it demonstrated, she was just more amazed and just, you know. By the way, one of the before 9/11, I showed my Nashville Now technology
mm,
to a congressman from Nashville,
yeah,
and he had, I think, ran for senator that year and was out of Congress,
yeah,
working for Brentwood Capital. And he turned to me and says, "I never in my life thought I would see anything like this come out of Nashville." That congressman is now back in Congress. It's Jim Cooper, who it is, out of Nashville, is back in
right,
Congress. But to him to say in 2001 that my technology was amazing was, he caught on to it and just could not believe that, you know, Silicon Valley didn't have all the brilliant minds there was, in the world.
mm, yeah, yeah. No, I think it's really great what you've created, and I think like it's like ahead of its time. When you kind of had it, you had to wait for the technology to kind of catch up and everything for it to work. And I think it's such a great platform, and I think it must be nice as well, like to see businesses that are doing well from it. Like I said, people who are happy, that they're getting clients and custom through it. Because I think that's what it's all about. You're serving and you're helping other people as well, and giving back to them, and helping them, in their
Very much.
business.
Well, it's been fun. I like to have people. Um, I want to teach them how to be savvy marketers.
Mm,
And Google ads are hard or difficult, and then you got to compete against people with deep pockets. Well, we take that out of the equation altogether. You saw those four dots on the map over here,
yeah.
and these restaurants compete against each other. So it's not the person that has the deep pockets. It's
Mm,
one who can outmarket and outfox his competitors.
yeah.
For the first time in history, the playing field is indeed level.
Mm,
And I take great pride in making that playing field level, letting the one person mom and pop be as powerful as the guy that's got 25 locations. So it's just a matter of
mm,
implementing marketing, forgetting about advertising, making the best impression on that end user, getting his business. It's
mm.
it's the future. Real time marketing is the future.
That's it. And I think like, do you think like sometimes, I mean, it's very competitive. Do you think sometimes people and businesses kind of really don't know how to market, themselves, or they, kind of face these kind of potholes as they're kind of like, going along?
I don't think they know how to market personally. They
Yeah.
know how to advertise. They know, first off, the time starved. But I don't. They 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 kind of delegate some key things to people that are not probably the best fit. They
Mm,
need to take the bull by the horns themselves and learn how to market.
mm,
We'll teach them, and it's not that difficult. In fact, it's very very easy to teach them how to outmarket their competitors.
yeah.
And then once they learn it themselves, they can delegate it. But again, I don't think advertising is going to get them where they want to go. Savvy
Mm,
marketing will, getting that customer base mind. First off, you got to have a good restaurant or a good store. It's got to be a quality, product. But
mm,
once you have that quality product, then you got to get it marketed. And
yeah.
to be successful, you got to bring back those same happy customers and keep them happy.
Mm,
They'll then spread the word to other people, to their friends, and just keep going like a ripple on a lake.
yeah.
So it's about marketing. It's not about the deep pockets. It's about learning how to really run promotions that attract business. It's
Mm,
about real time marketing. That's the future.
yeah. And I think like as well, like in business and hospitality as well, I think during COVID, like it's that pivoting, isn't it? Being able to adapt. And I think businesses need to be able to adapt, in these times because it's competitive and like, COVID was like, sink or swim for a lot of businesses. And, I've got a friend who's got a business in Utah. Um,
Hmm.
and she had to improvise and, change things around. And, it's quite difficult, isn't it? When you've got like, what, 20 restaurants probably in one area, or if not more. And then you're
Exactly.
trying to stand out.
You got to stand out. You got to try different things. But I don't think it's that difficult. With our
Yeah.
technology, someone can stand out very, very easily. They can, like I say, give them those cards when they check out that say, "Hey, we run hot deals daily, several
Mm,
times during the day." People that connects with people. They're
yeah.
gonna check back and give you a real good chance of getting the business again and spread the word. That's
Mm,
what it's all about.
mm.
Satisfied customer, properly marketed to, is going to be a long-term revenue stream.
And that relationship with the customer is vital, isn't it? And you know, keeping them updated and that relationship and that rapport with them,
Hmm.
like that when I worked in hospitality, that was everything. Then, like with the social media side of it and like the marketing side of it, it's massive and so much has to go into it to
Hmm.
capture people's attention, isn't it?
That's exactly right. Yeah, to get their attention and to keep it, you got to
Yeah.
make a you got to make a good impression in the first 3 or 4 seconds, or they're gone. People's attention span is very, very short. That's why we try to keep that attention span longer by these people running hot deals, special promotions,
Yeah.
giving them video of what this thing really looks like, give them the Narcast analytics. That'll make it more sticky.
Mm,
The longer the people stick with you, better chance you have of getting their business
yeah.
and keeping that business and spreading the word about that business.
Yeah.
It all works together.
No, that's awesome. I think I think it's really great what you created and like like, it's just really inspiring as well because like you've had this vision for it and like you've had other projects going on as well that you've created as well
Hmm.
and websites, but it's just I find it really motivating because you've had this vision for it and you've kept at it, waiting for the the technologies to catch up. You're trusting yourself and you see something working out. And I think a lot of people, it's like that delayed gratification. Isn't it? A lot of people, I think it's the day that we live in, want things now. I think especially people my generation and the generation
True.
before, they
Very
want
true.
it now. And it's like if you said to someone you've got to wait 10 years for the technology to catch up,
Yeah.
there's a certain percentage of people like okay.
Yeah.
So
There's
I commend you for it.
there's a commercial on about a year or two ago. It says, "I want it all and I want it now." That's about the way it is. You know, people want instant gratification.
Yeah.
And I think our technology, makes that, very, very quick gratification.
Yeah. No, that's it. It all ties in together, doesn't it? All kind of interlinks with what you've like created.
Exactly.
But no, but where can people find your website and social media and that kind of thing?
All they got to do, like I say, if they go to this website right here,
Yeah.
smallbusinessnetwork.tv, they will find everything about Clickety Split. They'll then be able to click over to Clickety Split and try it out. It's just a very informative website that answers every question that any person, whether they be a business owner or an end user, could ever think about. And then, like I say, we'll do Zoom meetings 3 days a week, 3 times each of the 3 days, and show them how to really, how to market.
That's awesome. And are you on like social media, Facebook, Instagram, and that kind of thing?
Yes, oh, definitely.
Yeah, awesome. What I'll do as well, I'll put all the links in the bio for people to find as well, so they can kind of reach out to you, and if they're interested, they can get in reach.
Great, I sure appreciate it.
No, you're welcome. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Jim, and I wish you continued success with what you're doing, and I think it's really great, what you've created and what you set up and what you're doing, and I wish you all the best.
I appreciate that. I thank you for your time and for your interest and for your vision, especially.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. No, yeah, it's great talking to you. Really grateful.
Same here, man.
Take
Have a good
care.
day.
You too.